Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VI Blind. This is Catalytic Cam playing, and we're going onward and forward, and rather downward and westward to go beyond Figaro, apparently, because last episode, Terra decided to go transform into, I guess, an Esper, and, you know, now we just kind of don't have our main character, I thought was the main character, and I don't know, we've assembled this party member accordingly, but I didn't include Sabin because I was having some trouble with his commands, and I'm just kind of running away for like a scared little person from that. But I was also told in the comments from an earlier episode that came out that I guess you can, rather than doing the diagonals, you can like hit left again or something. Like if it's left, down left, you can hit left the second time. But I don't know, I kind of like this party configuration we have going on. Our equipment actually seems decent from what I looked at previously. I might want to look at that real quick here, but I think I also want to put Sealies in the back row. I'm going to do that all real quick and be right back. Okay, so this is what we got so far. We've got Locke with the air knife and the buckler. I don't know if he should be having a shield. Oh yeah, we should obviously be upgrading some of these as well. I'll be right back quick. Okay, so now I think we have everything where I want it to be, yeah. So we got Sealies with the great sword, the heavy shield, the plumed hat, and the iron armor. Not positively sold on the fact that Sealies and Locke should have shields, but I was just talking to some people during our Super Conquest who were telling me that this kind of is like 7 in a way that any character can be anything in a way. There's just stat differences and stuff, I guess they're saying. But generally, just looking at things, Sealies and Locke are characters that I would take that they're usually wearing lighter armor and stuff, which is why I gave Locke the buckler. I'm not sold on him having a shield, but I don't know. So stuff like the bandana, I chose over the iron helmet. Doesn't seem to be providing any stat things, is my only thing. But it doesn't seem to be lowering his speed either. Maybe it is an idea to put the iron helmet on, but the bandana doesn't actually tell me it does anything extra there. That's the only thing, so that's why I'm looking into... I was going to put the bandana on, but I'm actually just looking into the iron helmet now. Kempo Gi is usually good. Martial arts uniform offers excellent mobility. That's a good thing for someone like Locke to have. Probably, honestly, almost better for... Now I'm looking at it, for... oh, I guess he can't wear it. I was going to say he pretty much is the samurai dude, right? So... I don't know, when it comes to Edgar and Cyan here, it just seems to make more sense that they would have the heavier gear on. They're kind of the tankier guys. Whereas these are the speedier characters that are kind of casting magic and doing other stuff like that. Locke's pretty much shtick by being a... I'm going to stop calling him a thief class, because I guess that's just the class I'm used to calling it, but, you know, it just is generally a speed-based class, so it doesn't really seem to be affecting much here, but... Again, his air knife is infused with the power of wind, so there's some nice little bonuses here. Some of the other bonuses we get, 12.5% bonus maximum HP, of course, you guys have seen that already, I believe. The spear, I believe I equipped on Edgar earlier in the game. Not sure how it got off. I think it was probably one of my failed recordings. I realized I had it and put it on him. I know I realized late I had it, and then I put it on him. So that's about it. The plumed hats, what was it? There was something that's... Oh, the Magus hat. Yes, it has magical properties. I'm not sure how the other one got on there. So the Magus hat's what I wanted to have on her. I guess, I don't know what changed that. Probably just something talking here. And I think... Well, she is a knight, too. So front row... It's going to honestly all be front row characters. I'm going to roll with that for now. I like offense. It's how I play my games. It's how I like my hockey. You know, so... Anyways, we're supposed to be going westward beyond Figaro, apparently. According to my old video I watched back from yesterday, because my memory is absolute garbage. So I'm not really sure what is over here. It doesn't seem like much. Nonetheless, we're going to look. Maybe, is it Chocobo Forest, maybe? Ooh! Hey! That was a good guess. Damn, I swear, I've not played this game before. Wow, it's just like... Okay, if you guys want to know where that comes from, it's basically from, like, Final Fantasy, what is it, 4? I got stuck for the longest time because, like, most Chocobo Forests were shaped a certain way, whereas, like, There was one in 4. I think you guys know the one I'm talking about. I think it was around the magnetic cave part of the game where you run across little shorelines or something with... No? This might actually not do anything for me, but I found a chocobo stable. Wait, mountains? No way. No? Okay. So yeah, I don't know. There's that one forest Final Fantasy 4 to like look up, and it's like, oh, it's just slightly shaped differently, so like it's harder to notice. But I definitely didn't notice as a kid, anyways. So that's kind of where that logic comes from, at least. It said westward. I still don't get. Because this will take us. This is a cave we've been in, right? It's hard to tell in this perspective. Pretty sure, yeah, it takes us down lower. So if they want us to go westward past Figaro to some of these other named places, I can't remember quite. They were just places, Jador, I think? Maybe we have to go around a certain way. Definitely a benefit to run around the Chocobo to kind of look. Of course, I don't think going through Narsh would have anything to do with for us, because I left Narsh at least. That might have just been to save. Maybe we do want to look in there after all. It might have just been the... Yeah, you know what? I think that was the reason I left Narsh. Okay, I'm just remembering incorrectly here. It was just yesterday, of course. Man, adventuring school, right? We don't want to be in here. Right, so we have pretty much all of Narsh to explore right now, of course. So that's what I should be doing. But hey, I found a chocobo forest. It's something. I saw a ball of light shoot off towards Figaro Castle. It almost looked like a person. Towards Figaro? So is it in Figaro, maybe? Maybe I'm not wrong to go there? The house on the far right holds all the treasures I've collected over the years. Take them before the Empire does. Ooh. One of the boxes is locked and won't open, though. It's too bad. I think that one had something good inside. The city is warmed by the heat of our steam engines. Okay, so I think it's probably a bit more difficult to get at whatever right house he's talking about. Move, dude. Yes, it's a nice barrel, but move. Far right house. Is he talking about the one up on the cliff? We have an inn here as well. It's a nice looking town. This is a very visually pleasing game for the Super Nintendo / Game Boy Advance. I saw me some Mooglis playing with 1,000 big old Yetis the other day. Of course, no one believes me. Oh, he's definitely drunk. That's why. You know, that was the voice. I don't know, guys. I don't practice voices. It's Elder's house. To be honest, I'm still not sure what I should do. I want to avoid war, but on the other hand, clocks is what I should be checking to. Hey! Thank you, whoever told me to check clocks, too. It's not something I would have been checking otherwise, so you've definitely made a difference there for a few items here and there, and elixirs, especially if Final Fantasy V has anything to say about it, are useful for more than just being a freaking awesome healing item in the middle of battle. They're not super common to find. Sometimes you can buy them in the games, but usually it's only a thing you find. Wonder if this is like equivalent to Mega Elixirs and stuff. Oh, of course, now that I've upgraded everybody. I might want to upgrade further. Great Sword, looks like for Terra. Mithril Claws for Savin's, got them equipped. I think we're doing pretty good on these. Chain Flail, Really? That's better for... That might be better for Seely's, but she is a knight. Moonring Blade. Ooh, that's in Final Fantasy V as well. I actually... Yeah, I do want that for you. Steel Throwing Ring. Yeah, okay. I have one of those in Final Fantasy V right now for my Thief class, so... It's working out pretty well in that, and I'm a fan of it. It's also got a cool animation in that, so I'm kind of hoping it has the same here. Difference there is basically attack power. And I believe the perk of Moonring Blade is that I can now actually sit lock in the back row, because it is a distance weapon. Which is also true for Edgar as well, with his crossbow and stuff. But I'm not sure... I should do some tests, basically, or you guys can tell me in the comments if basically things like auto crossbow does as much damage as his basic attack. Because if it does, I may as well just not use his basic attack and use the auto crossbow. Hell, there might be a better weapon set for him just because of that, but I don't know. Let's see what else we got here. This might just mostly be a shopping episode, but I'm fine with that. Oh, yeah, relics, right. Anything really want? I should check in on my relics, actually. Make sure I have what I want there as well. Okay, so the Silver Spectacles prevents darkness. Shoes enemies do make the enemy faster. Yeah, sprint shoes. Sure, whatever. Black belt. Sometimes counter physical attacks. It would be nice to have more of those. I think that's something I found, though. Creates mysterious power. Boosts the wearer's strength. Okay, definitely good things. Yep. Like that. Book to Knighthood's moral code, causes the bearer to cover. Yep, like that. Steel-handed forearm guard used by knights allows one weapon to be held with both hands. Really? Okay. You know what we're actually going to do then? Yeah, okay. I'm still going to roll with this idea. So I do think, just logically, casting with a shield for magic wouldn't be as good. Oh, we have everybody's things here as well. Darkness, petrification. Yeah, we'll get you to poison and darkness. Oof. Poison, earring. We only have the one earring. Okay. And it boosts the magic. That would be nice. For Seely's, if she might have the other pair, actually. I think I just have the one. Poison and darkness. Sounds good. That's pretty freaking good. Okay. Yeah. And now your equipment. Your equipment's fine. What I want to look at is Seely's. I know we're doing a lot of menu scrubbing here. Ooh, perfect. Boost the magic power. In that case, one-handed weaponry, you know? Hyper risk. Boosts his strength and boosting physical or counter physical attacks. Yeah, I don't think the one-handed thing is going to trump those, unfortunately. What might is... Yeah... It's gonna make his defense better, really. Oh, because it'll basically take the place of a shield. I understand what that's trying to tell me that is. Okay, so now, two-handed spear. I like that. Okay, I think we're doing good on relics. I think I can stop menu navigating as much. Of course, there might be some things I want to sell. Prevents berserk and confusion. That'd be interesting to put that on Garrett. Because doesn't he pretty much end up berserk? But that might defeat the purpose. Might not allow you to as well. I don't think we need any more dried meats. I'm going to sell some things. I'll be right back. Of course, there's not really much I want to sell. Pretty much, I'm keeping that... It would be easier to sell my equipment if I keep better track of it, because we have so many party members we are going to be bouncing around on, which is another thing I'll get to. I'm just going to hang on to stuff for now, just in case we might want to have some little switches here and there for different perks that different weapons might give. It's kind of a way I've been playing my Final Fantasies lately, and it's a good idea. I tend to not use the optimize button as much as I used to, if at all, frankly. But onto the multiple party members thing, that I mentioned that I tend to have the habit of trying to use everybody as evenly as I can. But apparently somebody was telling me that that's actually gonna really need to be a factor in this game. I can't tell if that's just because of there's gonna be a lot of split party kind of situations like there was earlier, which I think I wasn't that harsh on it earlier. I don't know. I think it went on for a bit too long with the specific split party member gimmick. It is a cool gimmick. I don't know. I guess I wasn't feeling it yesterday. So things like that, anyways, the split party members, the fact we're going to be using them all definitely warrants keeping around the extra equipment. Okay, so certain things like this is stuff I want to look at right now. Phoenix Down, Smoke Bomb. No. Another thing I'm doing, I think I mentioned that in the last episode, but I'm trying not to run from battles through this entire playthrough. I might not have a choice at some points, but regardless, I think I'm going to buy a few of those to go along with the ones we have. Tents, yeah, we'll get one more of you. I'm kind of good at not using a lot of these things now. I've really taken pride in the way I'm starting to play a lot of these Final Fantasy games, and there's a point that is to be made. I know it's kind of talked about a bit, but yes, I played Final Fantasy games before. I haven't played this one. Still blind, but obviously I'm going to know what I'm doing a bit better. Oof, some more menu navigating, right. So the only ones we want to have shields right now is pretty much everybody. Okay, so there's 3 shields to go around, basically. Alright, I'm going to do some purchasing, and I'll be right back. Okay, so not too much purchasing to be had here, really. Just getting everybody up to the mithril shield, basically. Just making sure it's not dropping anybody's, you know, defense for any reason in particular. Or nothing like that. Or their speed is more what I'm worried about. I'm keeping Locke with the... I could have upgraded him to iron armor, but I just believe the Kempo Gi, usually in other games, is something that's pretty good for characters like Locke. Probably more so if he could wear it for someone like Cyan, but yeah, there's definitely a purpose for keeping that on right now. And then basically my rows are good, I think. Yeah, rows are fine for now. We got a pretty good offensive party, a pretty tanky party for the most part right now. So just mostly looking around here. I can't even remember what I was saying specifically before, but hey, Elixir. And this is the house we were in before. I suppose I didn't check that before. I imagine we can just change our party members up by going in here. So I'm not really looking into doing that right now. Man, I just can't remember what I was gonna say though, man. Oh, far right house, I think. Is this qualifies that, or is there something further up? We were in here already too, weren't we? No, we weren't. Hey, earrings. Thief's knife. Oh man, I should have been careful about what I'm buying. Sometimes, some of the stuff's gonna be better, you know. 5,000 gil. Holy crap. Well, those are in the foreground. Okay, I wasn't quite sure what was going on with those. With their weird chests. Only that chest in the back corner is locked. Wonder if there's a way to open it. I'm sure there is through side quests or something. Reflect ring. Oh, we gotta recheck all our equipment now. Oh my god. Okay. Shouldn't be complaining. Alright, I'm gonna redo that real quick and then I'll catch you guys back. Okay, definitely throwing this on the lock. Thief's Bracer. I think the only real thing I'm changing here is going to be the Thief's Bracer. Just looking at it, I was humming and hawing over the white cape, or sorry, the, something here. The Reflect Ring wouldn't make sense on Seely's because she's already got the Absorb command, first of all. So that was a no. And then, just because you guys might question it. Oh yeah, prevents Imp and Silence. It was the white cape. Silence being prevented, while nice, I'm not super worried about it. I'd rather go offensive in this situation and have her magic power be better, if that makes sense. So we're thinking offense in that way, and pretty much that's all there is to it. With Silence, it's not too hard to get rid of. Somebody else can throw an item at her and it'll be gone. It's not too many instances in other Final Fantasy games, at least, where that comes into play. So really not too much changed with these, actually. So, but there is some interesting stuff there for sure. The thief thing will be nice on Locke. Increase the chance of stealing. I think it also buffed his stats a bit. So those are both nice. And now we got to figure out where to go. I think I'm gonna probably do that, and then we'll probably call it an episode. I'm gonna see if any of these guys has anything more to tell me. Hurry and find Terra. I'll keep an eye on things in there. Nope. Don't change party members though. Let's just talk to Bannon. I think that's the only one I really want. Please find Terra. Yeah. Okay. So I guess Figaro is probably what we want to check out. So I think I've explored pretty much everything I can in this village. I just wish I could remember what my train of thought was earlier. It's kind of hard when you get the little cuts and stuff that happen in these RPGs, but those cuts at the same time are also kind of nice for breathing breaks. Or, you know, make it sound like I don't breathe when I, you know what I mean. Nothing up here that I haven't seen before. And that's pretty much it. If this dude get on my way. Yeah, getting rid of the sprint shoes, not a problem for me either, honestly. It's just a perk you can have by running around. We might have some stuff up here, actually. Just a perk that we have running around on, like, a field like this. I'm not so sold on, just because I'm not bothered by the default running speed. I think this is just areas we've been in now, isn't it? Maybe not. Oh, this is a bit different. Okay, yeah, I don't think we've been in here. Might have. Of course, I feel like an idiot whenever these things happen if I have been in these places. Jeez, gained a few potions from that fight at least. So if we have been here, then it's not all for naught. I guess we're just doing some grind time if that's the case. You know what? I think, yeah, we've been here. This just takes me out of the village and stuff, right? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Shouldn't leave so much time in between playing this is really the key. It seems familiar at the same time not. I think that's what got us up here in a quick cut, actually. No, okay, that's still not. This area at the save point is what I'm thinking. This area where we defended ourselves. So this is just bringing us back up to the Esper. Might not actually be a bad place to check, though. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. It's clearly what I planned the whole time. Wow. I don't remember running through this much stuff. I think it auto cutscened a bunch of it, honestly. Okay, so the Esper's here. Nothing's happening. I guess we'll go to Figaro. Okay. I also don't know if you guys noticed, but the volume was pretty low on the game sound. It's definitely coming in higher now. But I'm not really sure what's going on with the settings changing all the time like that. But regardless, it's at a higher level than it normally is now. It's still not coming in very loud. I'm going to try and work on that a bit more. Okay. I think that's a bit better there. Just depends on... It's honestly just a matter of, like, where my personal headset set also factors. It's like having two light switches for one light. It's like that kind of thing, if that makes sense. But tech things aside, I'll meet you guys at Figaro. See if anything's going on there. Geez, they sure charge a lot more for inns in this game. Not that I really need one too bad, but I just thought I would. They're so cheap in Final Fantasy V. It's like 10 to 50 gil. This one's 200, man. It's like pretty much one of the only villages we've seen so far that'll offer us that too, so it's interesting that the early game one is costing that much. But I mean, really, when you make that money back in like one fight anyways, or couple, whatever. Along with the fact that I'm already stealing a bunch of potions with Locke, it seems like, because that's what I generally end up stealing with him, it seems like the game is just giving me a bunch of potions for winning fights too, so I may almost not need to buy regular potions to go along with the high potions, because I'm just getting so many of them this way. Also, that's the animation for his new weapon. I actually just saw that for the first time myself. So it looks very much like that, but it didn't seem to do much damage from the back row. I'm going to test that out in the front row real quick, just to see the difference. I think I just read it wrong. I think I saw 190, or 193 is 19. So I thought, oh, Edgar gained a level as well. So actually, level update. I'm not really watching those too much in this playthrough, but we do have some level differences, really. Locke is on the lower side of things, but yeah, nonetheless, being in the back row is not affecting his distance weapon, which is what I thought the case would be. So that's nice to see. Let's see if you have anything to offer me here. Anybody? King Edgar, welcome home. Well, that's nice and all, but, you know, did you see, like, flying lady go by? Kind of looked like Frieza mixed with the unicorns, I've said. Not really. These good-for-nothing brigands have been locked up for thievery and worse. You'd best keep a safe distance. Oh, I mean, Locke can best them at their own games, so whatever. That's a clock, right? No, doesn't count as a thing to search, I guess. I'm wondering what everything counts for is stuff to search as well. I'm wondering if clocks have always been a thing to search or something. Ooh, hey, cutscene. Sabin should come back here with me one time. Oh, that's it? Okay. Nothing else really going on? If only you had seen the look on Kefka's face when we sank into the sand. I guess you guys popped back out anyways. I kind of expected this place to be in the sand, to be honest. I'm kind of surprised it's not. Hey, we could have just rested here. Well, I don't really know if anything new is happening around here. I suppose checking the throne room is probably the best bet, even though we have the king with us. We might just not need to be here, honestly. Edgar? Please take your time and relax within the castle. Nothing else? No flying ladies going by lately? No? Sit in the chair, does anything? Alright. We've broken off our alliance with the Empire. Yeah, that's good and all. But, you know, flying ladies? You know, pink hair, completely white skin, kind of looks like an Esper. Nothing. Nobody. Alright. It's just me then. Alright, this is interesting. Because honestly, I ran to that freaking Chocobo stable. Didn't really get me anywhere, so I'm really not too sure. I think we're getting near the end of our time anyways. Okay, so this guy's a salesman. How are we doing on regular potions? High potions, actually wouldn't mind having 5 of those on me at all times, so I guess we'll do something here at least. Ether, definitely a good thing to have. It's gonna rob me of money, but hey, holy water. Zombie status, ooh. Definitely get some of those. Just hanging on to a few of all these things is good, because when they come in waves, but you really don't need to use them too much. Especially if you're playing new Pokemon games, you don't really need status ailment stuff, you can just pet them afterwards. This game's gotten so easy, man. I don't think Sun and Moon were that easy, really, though. Like, I don't know, I bought Sun assuming it'd be as easy as X and Y, and just, like, tried to Nuzlocke it, but I still play without the EXP share, and it was brutal. So, I don't know. Same time, just playing through it normally now. I couldn't keep the Nuzlocke up, it was heartbreaking. There's so many... I kept going, but there's so many tragic deaths. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode, alright guys? Thank you for watching, like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more videos, comment if you wish, and we'll see you next time on Final Fantasy VI Blind. This has been Catalyst Cam playing, and do not worry, I'm going to probably ask somebody where to go. I'm okay with doing that. No need to comment about it, because this will be several videos later, but yeah, I'll ask somebody before I do my next little session here. So, see you guys later.